Hey guys, we're an adventure with Nick and Rachel, and we bring you the best places to hike and explore in the Southeast and more. If you're into that kind of thing, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because we bring you videos just like this every week. Today we are going to be exploring Hen Wallow Falls. We're going to take Gabes Mountain Trail to Hen Wallow Falls. The trailhead's actually just right over there, but we are absolutely starving because we just got done doing a swimming hole, which is midnight hole, and if you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. It's really cool. But we're gonna eat lunch and then we're gonna head on to the trail. So the trailhead starts at Cosby Campground. It's 4.5 miles round trip and you get 555 feet in elevation gain. And we're going to see Hen Wallow Falls, which is a 90-foot waterfall.
So if you haven't noticed, all my hair's gone. I decided to finally chop it off. So if you don't know that story, I went to my barber and they shut down during COVID, so my hair got to this like weird length where it was hanging off my ears. So I decided to grow it out one last time because I had long hair when I was younger, because I've always been a metalhead, if you guys didn't know that, played the guitar and all that. So basically, once that happened, I decided to grow it out. And in the middle of me growing it out, I went and decided that I was going to just grow it out down to about here or down to my mid back and then donate it to charity. So we found a charity called Wigs for Kids, and they do not charge for those wigs, so they're a non-profit organization. So if you have hiker hair or you just have long hair and you're wanting to like donate it, definitely consider them. I'll drop that link to the website down in the description below if you want to donate your hair. So definitely check them out. Am I glad I did cut my hair off, because it is super hot out here, isn't it, Rachel? Mm-hmm. This morning felt amazing, but
this afternoon,
it's like, well, as you know, the Great Smoky Mountains is like a temperate rainforest, so it is super humid in here. It's just sucking all the sweat right out of your pores, and it's bad. So I couldn't imagine hiking this with my old long hair.
Like breathing in cotton.
Wouldn't want to. I'm glad I cut it when I did.
So we came down about a mile onto the trail and there was a tiny little side trail, so we took it, and at the end of it was this really big, like massive tree. Probably an old growth tree, but we're gonna pin it on our All Trails if you want to check it out on our map, and we'll link that down below, so if you've got All Trails Pro you can check that out. So along this trail we've noticed a lot of really big trees, and we were just wondering if anybody knows if there's like old growth in this area, trees that they didn't touch during the logging boom before the Smoky Mountains National Park. If you know, let us know in the comments. We'd really like to know.
So, if you haven't seen our review on the Grail water bottle, check it out. This thing is super handy. So basically you just fill it up to the fill line. And you got your fill. Usually when you do that kind of stuff, you want to face your water bottle downstream so a lot of sediment and stuff don't get in the thing, but right here is super clean. I checked it out. There's nothing in there. No one's been messing around. So you just set that back on top, and there's a little arrow here. You point it towards green, and all the dirty water's in here, and you just basically press down on these little rubber sides, and all the dirty water gets filtered and pushed through that filter straight into the clean canister, and now you have clean water. And you ain't got to take like 1,000,000 gallons of water with you and be floating down your pack if you don't want to, if you know there's water sources on the trail. So definitely make sure to do that first. But in the Smoky there's water everywhere, so oh yeah, and it filters out everything, and it's super cool. So now I ain't got hot water in my pack.
We made it to Hen Wallow Falls. This waterfall is a 90-foot waterfall, and it's small up top, but it widens out at the base, and you get a beautiful view of the mountains beyond. You get a great overlook view. This trail was a little challenging. It wasn't too bad, but this is our second trail of the day. We really enjoyed it though. It was a nice hike, and it had a really good canopy over it, so it wasn't crazy hot. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. If you'd like to find your way back here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We look forward to seeing you on the next adventure.